Oh my goodness. I mean, talk about hospitality here. I forgot to eat breakfast, but I certainly don't need to here at Puente Pub in Unionville, where we are talking all things brunch. And joining me right now is Chef Luis. He's also the owner. So this is a relatively new restaurant brought to this area just about 5 months, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, talk a little bit about what kind of you're bringing, this flair that you're bringing to all your foods.
Well, obviously, everybody loves brunch, right? So, and this is our spin on brunch, Puente style, So, for instance, the French toast that we have here are made with water bread that we get from the Puerto Rican bakery in Hartford. It's, a tribute to torrejas, which in Spain is more of a dessert thing, but here we switched it around and we made it into French toast, and they're delicious.
That looks amazing. All right, talk about the other stuff that you have here right now, because I can't wait to dive in.
Okay,
Walk me through it.
We call these crashed eggs because the way they sizzle in the oil, it sounds like they're crashing, and in Spanish it's the same thing. And we serve them over our version of home fries, which are fries that we toss in smoked paprika oil. They're delicious. And then we top it with sliced serrano ham, which is the Spanish version of prosciutto. It's delicious.
All right, and this we have the egg sandwich here. Talk a little about that. What is different about this egg sandwich?
Well, the difference is the roll. It's called a Mallorca roll, and it gets the name from the island of Mallorca in Spain, and it got brought to Puerto Rico like in the 19th century. And it's a sweet, it's a sweeter roll, and it's like a sweeter bagel. It has a little softer texture. And as an egg sandwich, they're delicious. Me and Carrie ate a lot of these in San Juan, and we thought it would be great to try to see if we could do it here,
Right, and I love that. And Carrie is joining us now. Carrie, good morning to you. She is bringing in some extra special beverages as well. Talk a little about your bar menu and what you offer here for brunch.
Yeah, I mean, it's not brunch without a little cocktail. Absolutely. So the thing that sets our drinks apart is that we squeeze every juice fresh every day with our big old machine here. So the orange juice is freshly squeezed. It makes such a difference in your mimosa when you have that bubbly Prosecco and then the fresh juice. It's not the sour stuff out of a bottle. So this is our mimosa here. And then the Bloody Mary, we do an Old Bay spice rim around the glass to add a little extra spice in there. Again, homemade Bloody Mary mix. We put some of Luis's hot sauce in there, a little horseradish, salt, pepper, and there's always a skewer to snack on.
Oh, all right. Well, we have so much more coming up at the news at 8 o'clock. But for now, this is the Fox 61 News at 7, the Fox 61 News at 8. We'll be right back. Hey, good morning, Erica. So we talked about brunch. That's an option here. But also lunch, can't have that. So we're moving on to the next course here. And a lot of the things that you're seeing in front of me are things that you would typically see on a menu. But joining me right now is Chef Luis, and he's adding his own flair to some of these, like the turkey club. Give us a little bit of a lowdown on kind of that flair that you're adding, that extra pizzazz, if you will.
Sure. I mean, I love turkey clubs. I order it every time I go to a diner. It's one of my favorite sandwiches. Here at Puente, we give it our spin because we put it on the Puerto Rican water bread, and we press the sandwich like you would typically press a Cuban sandwich. So it's a great spin on a classic, and we think it's delicious. People are loving it,
And not only are you a chef, but you're also, this is veteran owned as well. Thank you so much for your service. And you're not only a veteran and a chef, but you also got trained in burger specialty, right? Correct?
Yes. I work for the Plan B restaurant group, and after that I became a butcher. So I'm very passionate about charcuterie and butchering. We grind our meat here fresh daily for burgers. That's why I wanted to show you guys our Puente burger. We think it's amazing.
And there's a special sauce on it too.
Yes, mayo ketchup is a staple, and it's something that people actually need in their lives right now.
I hear that. I hear that. You said that when you didn't have it the last time, people walked out. Yeah. So that is certainly important. All right, so I'm going to kind of put it. Yeah, you need that in your life. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, and last dish that you have brought out for us, give us a lowdown on what that is.
So that's a staple for us, and that symbolizes what we're about. Rice and beans, it's who doesn't not like rice and beans, right? So this is the Puerto Rican bowl. We are featuring now the achiote pork stew It comes with rice, beans, pico de gallo, and the avocado. You can also choose between a sirloin steak, chicken, shrimp, or if you want to go vegan, you can put falafel on your Puerto Rican bowl as well.
Amazing, amazing. All right, Carrie, give us the lowdown here. So not only are we're showing the beers, we had the mimosas, we had the Bloody Marys, and now we have some beer. You have quite a selection of beer on tap, correct?
We do. We have 20 different tap lines. We like to feature all the favorite local breweries along with some of the national brands that everyone, loves to drink. We're also proud to offer different sizes for our beers. We have your typical 16-ounce pint. Sometimes during lunch, if you're on a business lunch, you don't want to have a whole pint, so we do have a 9-ounce pour available as well.
And not only, what I love about this place, it feels like home, but you're talking about how this is a place for everybody to come, whether or not it's staying for 4 hours or coming for, a glass of beer and a quick burger, bite to eat, and then leaving.
Definitely. We're really excited to have this giant bar, where if you just want to come in for a quick beer, a quick bite, you're just going to spend 20 minutes here, you're welcome to do that. We're also a great spot for date nights or family dinners.
Absolutely. I mean, the ambiance here, it's a beautiful space. And Chef, one last question for you before we go. Talk about what you want people to know about your restaurant. What are you taking pride in?
Well, we take pride in that our approach to food is it's a from-scratch concept. We love American cuisine, and my upbringing and my influence has been, from Puerto Rico and my Spanish grandmother. So it's a melding of both in a way, and at Puente we fabricate and we stay fresh with our ingredients. So it's going to be hopefully known as a restaurant with just great food.
Absolutely, and I mean it certainly has great food. Guys, we'll send things back over to you with more apps and drinks coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Oh yeah, apps. And I'm going to become a mixologist. And I had a really funny joke, which is why I got all caught up in where I actually was, a Puente pub in Unionville. And this has been so exciting. The food is amazing. They want to be known for good food, and that is certainly something that they're bringing to the table today. We are joined by the Chef Luis, and Chef, talk a little bit about the apps that you have. Let's dive right in because I want to dive right in too.
Okay, so croquettes usually in Spain are made with chicken or ham, right? And it's a great appetizer. Our version is made with chicken pot pie mix.
Okay.
So it's like a little bite of chicken pot pie as an appetizer.
That's amazing. Okay, that one.
Delicata squash rings. So we take the squash rings, we beer batter them. They have a little bit of nutmeg and a little bit of fall spice to them, so they actually smell like cider donuts, but you're eating a beer battered delicata squash. We serve it with cilantro ranch dipping sauce.
All right, so one of the things that you said about this sauce was that folks will literally ask you to take the very last drop home with them, right?
Yeah, so I just end up telling them how to do it, and they seem surprised of how easy it is.
You give away your secret?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, that's another reason to come here. All right, and talk about that right there.
Okay, so chicken taquitos are one of our most popular appetizers. They're delicious, they're crunchy, they're a little spicy, and we serve them on top of guacamole. And I don't know, it's a perfect combination.
And the reason why they're centered like this is because you have to why?
You have to drag and eat. There you go. Very good job.
That was very good. My mom always told me it's very rude to talk with my mouth full. So I'm going to turn the conversation over to Carrie, who is a mixologist, and she's going to turn me into a mixologist. And the joke was, meteorologist, how about a mixologist? Am I right? Okay, Carrie, talk a little bit about what we're making here today.
We are going to show you a couple of our house specialty drinks. The one in front here is called Farmington River Water. Because if you don't know, the location of the restaurant is right next to the Farmington River. The name Puente means bridge. The bridge goes over the Farmington River. Hence, we have the drink Farmington River Water. It's nice and murky, has a bit of honey bourbon, iced tea, lemonade, mint. It's super refreshing all year round.
All right, let's make this drink.
Are going to make our Mayhor margarita. Take a piece of lime, put it around the rim of the glass so that the salt will stick. There you go.
Yeah.
Now put the glass into the salt and you'll see it stick right on there.
I can't even do that.
You got it. That's perfect. You
Okay,
just want a little bit on there.
Okay.
Then you're going to keep this lime for your garnish.
Okay.
Now, Grab your tequila. You're going to put about 2 ounces of tequila. So you
In that?
Yep, right in there with the ice. And stop.
Oh, it's a
Good.
heavy
See, you are a mixologist. Look at that. Okay. Then you're
Okay.
going to put some triple sec.
Yep.
It's going to be almost an ounce. And good. Stop.
Oh, just a little extra. It's okay.
You got this. Agave is going to sweeten it up a little bit in a. Yep, good.
Good, good,
Ounce.
good,
Perfect,
okay.
perfect,
All right.
perfect. And this is your freshly squeezed lime
Yeah,
juice.
talk a little about the juice. This is freshly squeezed,
Freshly
correct?
squeezed. We have awesome bartenders that. Okay, that's good.
All right.
And stop. Now you're gonna shake, shake, shake it. Shake it for a second like
Oh,
this.
oh, dear Lord.
Just shake it. You got this. All right, you're hired.
I got a job.
Okay, you've got a job.
All right.
And that's tough to get off sometimes. Okay, you got it. Get your little strainer, pour it into the glass.
All right. Oop. All right. They're telling me to wrap, so I got to
Yes.
pour this really quick, really quick, really quick.
You just made a
Look
margarita.
at that.
At Puente, it's the Mejor margarita.
A Mejo margarita. Tamerica, back to you. How did I do?
Excellent.
I think I got a job.
Yeah, you're hired.
Thank you. Can I try it? Oh, it's good.
You did good. I'm like, can't stop.
Hey, good morning. It is Foodie Friday, and we are at Puente Pub in Unionville, where we are talking all things brunch. They are doing brunch Saturday and Sunday. Take a look at some of their brunch menus. They were amazing. We also have amazing drinks, a full bar, and my personal favorite, these appetizers, which also were their croquettes. And the egg sandwich was my favorite too, but I didn't have an opportunity to try everything, or else I would have been rolling out of here. And joining me right now is the chef and also the mixologist and also the owners, husband and wife here. Good morning to you guys.
Good morning.
So briefly just talk about some of the dinner menus that are plated in front of us right now. They look delicious.
So this is, everybody loves fish and chips. This is the Puente version of we plantain crust the cod, and it's real crunchy and it's delicious. It's become a fan favorite, actually.
Plantain crusted. That is one of the things that you do here. You try to bring some menu items that you may see at an American restaurant and put your Latin flavor, your Latin twist to it, correct?
Right, exactly.
What do we have here?
This is the star of the show. We call this the Papi Chulo plate. It's homage to the paisa plate from Colombia. Rice, beans, fried egg, chicharron, sausage, sweet plantains, steak, and a little pico de gallo, just in case you're hungry.
All right, guys, so this is what we have going on here. Puente, that means bridge as well, right? So a lot of fun things that you can try here. We have the sangria, let's cheers. And of course, you can always go on fox61.com and our Fox 61 Plus, and you can get all the exciting things that we've done here today. We'll send things back over to you guys. Very good.